Hey, I'm Stan Lee, and welcome to Invest Comics.
I'm Hulk from Famous Faces.
I'm Thor from InvestComics.com, and this is FFFIC. In case you haven't guessed, Avengers movie was awesome. If you haven't seen it, go.
I'd give you a thumbs up, but...
Hulk gives 2 fists up, and I rub my hammer. Alright, we got a stack of stuff, so we're going to dive right in. We got a bunch of interesting things to do this time, so we're going to start off. First book up on the list, DC Deathstroke number 9. Rob Liefeld is taking over the art and the story. Alright, so that's a big thing. You've got Lobo in the new 52 looking cleaned up and in Captain America style fold over boots. You've got Deathstroke versus Youngblood. No, Deathstroke versus the Omega Men. No, wait. Deathstroke versus the Omega Youths, who they are the wards of Zealot, and...
Alright, I'm sick of that. Alright, Bella, come here. We're going to review some free comic book day books.
That's pretty much the review anyway.
Yeah, that was how awesome Deathstroke was. Come on, Bella.
Alright, Bella, we have guest reviewer, Bella, my sweet child. Alright, Bella picked 2 of the free comic book day comics to cover. First one was Mouse Guard, but what story did you like best in here? Hoggle, yeah, that's right. What's Hoggle
speak
from?
up so the internet can hear you.
Say loud. What'd you like?
Hoggle.
And Hoggle's from what? Labyrinth. That's right. It's tricky to say. She liked this one, and it's a nice little hardcover. She got to kick that. What was the other one that you picked?
Superman's Family.
That's right, Superman's Family. And what do you like about this one?
Well, it had Superman in it.
I had Superman in it. That's a good thing to like.
This is a comic that was actually back in the oldies.
Yeah. Okay, just say Superman Family. Oh yeah.
Superman Family. Woo!
Close. All right. Thanks,
Thank you,
Bella, for your guest reviews. Wow.
Well, you're not picking that up, someone.
I can cut down. Who knew? All right. So with some more of the free comic day comics from Boom, Hypernaturals, Abnett Landing doing Cosmic, really good. Can't wait for the actual book to come out.
Go color, Bella.
All right. Dark Horse did a flip book of Star Wars. You got a Han Solo Chewbacca story, and Serenity. You got a mostly Mal story. Both of them are written by Zach Whedon. Both of them, it's as close to a crossover as you're going to get. They're both very similar stories. Both really, really good.
DC 1. Okay, it's awesome. Sebastian's going to tell you it's crappy or something.
No, it's good.
There's a lead up. There's a 2-page spread.
And there's all sorts of little things to hunt for, and things that could mean something and could mean nothing.
And there's previews for the books that already came out that we reviewed, most of them. Well, I think there's like 2 or 3 we did.
Good stuff.
All right, we're going to start off our real reviews. You hold one.
The Night of the Owls.
Woo! Woo-hoo! Batman number 9 came out a week early. Awesome. It's amazing. Read this before Detective, but it shows what's going on in the mansion where it left off. What's going on with Wayne and Alfred and all of them. And there's a kid behind me.
Yeah, it's a kid crawling.
There's not a kid. Well, Damien's in there, but there's that. So pick this up. Batgirl number 9. You want to explain We should switch.
Yeah, we
can explain these better.
All right. Batgirl number 9 was really good. One of the best issues of Batgirl so far. Only Gail Simone could tie Night of the Owls into World War II and pain-filled tragedies all around. Really well done. I really like this particular talent. Just good stuff.
Batman and Robin number 9.
So good.
Damien is amazing.
Oh my God.
The best character in the
Damien,
Batman
I salute
universe
you.
based on this issue
Apparently,
alone.
so does the arm.
Oh man, so great to see Damien. It's like, I can take care of this.
Yeah.
I'm awesome.
Damien, you heard the expression
so
more than
good.
the sum of his parts. Yeah, you take one part Talia al Ghul, one part Bruce Wayne, and you know what you get? Greatest kid ever.
Here's the thing, if you don't know anything about Damien, pick this up. You don't even need to be reading Night of Owls. Just pick this up. It's a one-and-done Damien story, and it's fantastic.
Awesome.
All right, X-Men stuff. We'll just do one at a time here.
Uh-huh.
Wolverine and the X-Men. I can't keep up with numbers. Number 10. It's the best Marvel book coming out. Plain and simple, and I'm bending it all over the place.
It's okay, it's mine.
Okay.
Oh, no, it's
Apocalypse, Kid Apocalypse, and Angel have one of the best scenes.
Best little moments.
It's just so, the Wolverine, Cyclops.
Wolverine, Cyclops.
Awesome interaction.
Cyclops' reaction to some of the, I don't want to say students, but we'll say some of the, I suppose, faculty, because I guess it's like a security guard. Yeah. You've got a Krakoa?
Iceman was awesome. This was actually a good Iceman issue. It was weird.
It's this storyline when the right writers are working on this AVX. It's really, forget Civil War. This is political. Yeah. These characters have to think about what they believe in and what they want to support and why they're going to do the things they do, and it's just really, really well done.
Continue with AVX. X-Men Legacy 266. You read that one?
It's true. This is so good. Christos Gage again. This takes place at the school, so you've got a follow up and a tie into this. You've got Frenzy. Just really pissing off Avengers. In fact, what's interesting about this is I started this out feeling I was side. When they started all this stuff, I felt obviously I'm Avengers side. I'm pro Avengers, but the Avengers
I'm a Wolverine
are
side.
becoming less and less. Even when I agree with what I think they're doing, I'm finding them less and less likable in their approach, and they're doing a great job of humanizing the mutants, which is probably an insult to mutants to say, but these stories are just really good.
New Avengers 26. Yeah, this has to do with Avengers vs. X-Men.
Sort of.
The best part, if you've been reading Hickman's Shield, it's in here. They
It's
actually
true.
made it make sense in here.
This is where it all comes into play.
Oh, I was so happy. I picked this up. I'm like, I know these characters. I don't read New Avengers, but I'm going to read this issue. So Green Shield, buy this. It's that great. Wolverine 60306.
I have more Cullen Bunn.
All
So
I care
good.
about is the Chris Somney cover. If he drew the interior on this, I'd be all over this.
No, but the interior, it's Pelletier, so it's still good. The inside is awesome. Pelletier's doing some of his best work on this, I think. Cullen Bunn is Cullen Bunn, so everything he does is fantastic. I'm really liking Wolverine. I'm really liking this Dr. Rock character. I know people keep telling me, oh, that's from Wolverine Weapon X story. I don't know. I didn't read it. Don't care. Don't need to. This gives me everything I need to know. So well done.
Uncanny X-Force 25. Wow, it feels like this book just started like a year and a half ago. Not yet.
I am no longer disappointed that the Nightcrawler they brought onto the team is not my Nightcrawler, because he's under there, deep underneath this highly messed up, I come from a whole world of psychotic death, beats the heart of the Kurt Wagner I know and love. The Kurt Wagner I know and love.
There's the main story? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, the main story sets up the new storyline, which
we
is
already forgot. Final Execution,
Execution.
Chapter 1. And then there's two stories that Remender and Opeña did that never got published, or they were saving for this issue. But either way, awesome.
Okay, we can take a minute. Covered this last week. This is the Marvel Superheroes magazine. This is the Avengers issue. All right, it comes out from Disney magazines. We're doing a contest. All right,
we are.
A fully sponsored by Disney magazine's contest. So, with a little help from the magic of technology and Jay Katz, owner of Invest Comics. Hi, Jay. He's going to put along here, and we'll probably have a link on the bottom of this.
Everywhere my hands are going.
All right, if you go to Twitter and tweet hashtag FIC, and this is your quote. The words hashtag FIC and hashtag Marvel Mag are hashtag so good. I just like hashtags. And then post a link to this episode of FIC. You have until I don't know the dates.
You have until we tell you.
Yeah, you've got
when we post this video.
We'll post in 2 weeks, so you'll have until a week from. We'll go with a week from Saturday. Then I'll have to pull the readers.
19th.
I think so. He'll get the date for you, and
we should be more prepared.
Then,
the 19th.
Yes. Then we'll have until the 19th, and then on that week's the next week's the following week's FIC will announce the winner.
Oh, I want to do
and
that.
The winner gets a full year subscription, which is 8 issues. They're $4.99 an issue, so that's not too shabby. All right, you'll get that sent directly to your home, care of Disney magazines. So tweet away, my friends. Tweet away.
Captain America 11.
was actually, I had dropped Captain America for buying it purposes because I was on it for Alan Davis. But this story, really good. We're getting a new Scourge. Scourge of the Underworld. Only now he's more Scourge of the Hydra, escapee Hydra agents. And it's really, really good. You've got infiltrators and spies within S.H.I.E.L.D. You've got Steve Rogers really pissed off about this. You've got some really great scenes between, of all people, Dum Dum Dugan and Diamondback, Agent Layton, or whatever her actual secret identity is. Really, really good stuff.
Captain America and Hawkeye 630.
More Cullen Bunn! More dinosaurs that aren't dinosaurs. Explains who they are and what they are. Crossing in two classic but underrated Marvel villain monsters of the 70s and early 80s. Really, some really, really good stuff. I liked it. Speaking of good stuff, I know Sean really likes this
Green
one.
Lantern number 9. So good. Thank you, Jeff Johns, for getting Green Lantern back to what it once was. Those Indigo people that you've been like, who are these guys? What's their history? You find out.
And the part that seemed obvious, it seemed fairly part of their origin seemed fairly obvious, that these rings don't choose you for what you have, but are a little more aggressive in redoing who you are.
And the last page.
Then they throw a couple twists in there that you, I saw a little bit of the picture and thought it was whole thing. No, not whole thing. I saw an eyeball and thought, that's a lovely picture.
Means.
Turned out it was the Mona Lisa.
Find out what Nuck means.
Yes, you found out what knock means.
And the last page.
Yeah, good stuff.
Incorruptible 29.
Really good.
Is this the last issue?
I think not. It says to be concluded, so I think the next issue is the last one. So good. Sad it's coming to an end. Really great story. You had in Irredeemable, you had a hero fall as far as a hero could. In Incorruptible, you have pretty much a villain rise as high as he can on the path to redemption. Just really good stuff.
Memorial 5.
All right, Memorial number 5. This book continues to be one of the best books I've read. It's got, it's another one with those fairy tale aspects, but it's not just the same old thing. There's really its own spin on this. I'm really liking what's going on. I'm really liking finding out who some of these people are. They even tie into, we get a little biblical this issue. Great stuff. Ends with such a, oh my God, and leads into the next one. Chris Robertson and Rich Ellis just continue to blow it out of the park. This is just awesome.
Dungeons & Dragons Forgotten Realms number 1.
All right, this is classic Dungeons & Dragons in so much as you've got the inventor of the Forgotten Realms from the game. You've got Ed Greenwood writing characters in the Forgotten Realms, so you know eventually it's all going to come full back to everything you ever remembered of the Forgotten Realms. If you haven't read it, you don't need to.
That's when we should have those D&D characters.
Nothing. Yeah, see, we should have our D&D monsters this week. There's nothing you need to know ahead of time. It walks you through. These are all brand new characters. It's just a familiar setting for those of us who've played. It's really, really good. I do still miss IDW. If you're paying attention, I want that John Katz generic Dungeons & Dragons book back. That book was awesome. This is good, but I really want that regular Dungeons & Dragons back. Scarlet Spider number 5 continues to be so good. This issue we've got Neil Edwards on art and Carl Kessel on inks. Such a great story. You would never have imagined in a million years that Kane could be this interesting and this enjoyable of a character, but it really has been just great.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Classics number 1. Why are we reviewing this? It's classic. Oh, because it's in color, and anyone who doesn't want to spend $40 or whatever for issue number 1, you can buy it because it's in color now, and because it's reprinted, and it's awesome, and it's the original Ninja Turtles. This is when they didn't give them F, and this is them fighting Shredder and Blood, and it's awesome.
Do comics have fans like like movies? People complain when they colorize the old black and whites. Are there people out there pissed off that someone colored in the?
I'm sure I'll find them somewhere.
If so, post, let us know. I'm just curious.
Morning Glories 18. Oh God. Ike's not even in here. So
no,
I got nothing. I'm sorry.
What the hell?
I'm sorry. That's my review. I got nothing. I just don't. I might be done with that book. Just there's never any answers. So.
IDW brings us John Byrne's Trio. All right, it's
Yeah.
If Next Men and the Fantastic Four had a baby, this is what it would be. It was actually really good. I bought it, it's jump, and plus I couldn't resist. I'm me. When you have characters called Rock, Scissor, and Papers, really, I'm in for that. That's the kind of thing I'm sad I didn't get the published first. But it's really, really good, actually. It started out, and to an extent, yes, it's, it is a I don't know if you want to call it an homage or a pale shadow, whatever you want to call it, of John Byrne's Fantastic Four work. But it's really good as its own thing too, and I think it does have stronger legs than I would have guessed. I was curious about it when I ordered it. I'm really glad I got it. I really want to read more.
Journey to Mystery. I'm so done today. Journey to Mystery 637, Exiles Part 2.
Yeah, so you said that all down there. I got to write the number later. Journey to Mystery number 637, second part of the Exiles. I know, but you said it down here. I'm never going to be able to hear it later.
Maybe the table
Stop talking to your crotch.
Sorry.
Right.
Sorry.
So apologize to your crotch.
Sorry, crotch.
Okay. All right. This was really good. It picks up where Exiled number 1 left off. It's going to cross over back and forth now from Journey into Mystery to New Mutants to Journey into Mystery to New Mutants. The spell that happened in the last issue, Sigurd cast a spell. The Asgardians have been merged back into society and forgotten who they are. This ultimately was to get rid of the Disir, who basically are cannibalistic Valkyrie. So it's not a good thing to have unleashed. But apparently there's still some problems. Magic doesn't always work the way you want it to, and Kid Loki doesn't remember how he did it in the first place to try and fix it. So, good stuff. Good stuff.
Walking Dead 97. This is the first issue of the next arc, so this will be the first issue of Volume 17. If you're doing it in trades, and I gotta catch up on issues, pick this up. We have so many of them because it always sells. The first issues of the next arc always sell. So this continues. It's Rick and crew coming back and talking about everything. And there's so many little things that are leading up, like, oh no, it's going to happen, and then Kirkman just kind of stops. He's a master at that, so.
Are you going to cry? I know you haven't told me what happens. Are you going to cry when you do this?
Invincible 91. I got so angry and sad at the last page.
Apparently something big happened.
Like I literally shouted, no!
He did. He was very mad at the comic.
Oh man, it's so good, but so sad. It's Invincible, so you know it's good. And speaking of Invincible, Tick and Invincible.
Tick number 100, sort of.
Oh, we're just calling it Tick and Invincible.
The Tick and Invincible means nigh invulnerable. It was a lot of fun.
As it should be.
It's really good.
Is there going to be a number?
It says to be continued.
Yes.
We've got someone on this cover dies, and I can guarantee you.
It's not out of me.
I can guarantee you it's not who you would it's not one of the ones you would have guessed. It's somebody. I can guarantee you it's somebody like wait really.
Oh God.
That's the Arthur from the 40s.
I know, it's so great.
There's such great stuff in here.
Oh.
You've got Chairface. You've got Martian. You've just got really great stuff.
I love it.
Benito Cereno wrote it, and Les McLean drew it, and it's really good. It's exactly the kind of fun you would expect Tick meets Invincible to be.
Legion Lost and Superboy. Superboy number 9, Legion Lost number 9. The calling part 2 and 4. Can you explain them in one thing?
I forget which one goes first.
Superboy.
Yeah,
it says part 3. That's part 2.
Oh, yeah,
I did this.
All right. So Superboy picks up right where the Titans Annual ended, which I know we reviewed this last week. I held it up mostly because I'm being a jerk to Jay Katz again. Hi, Jay. Because in this issue they introduced for the first time. We had the debut of the revamped Warblade for New 52. Jay seems a little fuzzy on where he debuts. There he is, couple pages.
I'm okay.
All right, don't die.
I'm fine.
There's books in here that I haven't read.
Yeah, we're
So I'm
good.
gonna need you. All right, this picks it up. Superboy continues to. I do like. I still like R.B. Silver's artwork. I still like a lot of these concepts. Warblade really gets to shine in here. The dialogue is still halting, we'll call it, and it's not what it could be. There's a lot of potential in here. Legion Lost number 9 is the best issue of Teen Titans that the New 52 has seen.
That's your review?
Yes, Tom DeFalco really does it. Pete Woods is a little closer to his it's more of a traditional Pete Woods style, so it looks gorgeous. Tom DeFalco really gets, he gets characters and he gets dialogue. He gets dialogue that sounds like people would say it, so that's important.
Suicide Squad number 9, Resurrection Man number 9.
Both really good. Did you read them?
No, not yet. It's tonight.
There's a special moment for one of your favorite characters.
Woo!
Yo yo.
Oh yay!
Yeah, so we got, it's confusing the hell out of somebody. It's, as you've been reading it, you know what's been going on with Yo Yo. He gets to make another appearance and confuse the hell out of, I don't remember if it was Black Spider or El Diablo, but somebody just, man, the hell? So there's that.
I can't wait.
Resurrection Man ties it up really well. These books are now, you know, they always say, oh, these crossovers will have some kind of ramification. No, these books are now inexorably linked, and it's set up that whenever they need a crossover, they've got an excuse that makes sense and works for both of them. Plus, I needed to see this because Jesus Saez does some of the art in here, and Jesus Saez was the reason I was reading Birds of Prey, but he's leaving Birds of Prey to go onto this book, and it looks like Jesus Saez has done what the first 4 issues of this book failed to do, which is get me to read Resurrection Man. I'll probably be following that from now on.
Higher Earth number 1, it's $1.
Higher Earth number 1 is $1 from Boom. It started out, I wasn't sure. I was like, all right, this isn't really grabbing me like I thought it would, but it took till about midway through, and by the last page, yeah, I want Higher Earth number 2. I'm liking this. It was just not the boom, push you in like I thought it would be.
Avenging Spider-Man number 7.
It's no longer, it's not Zeb Wells. I don't know if he's coming back after a while, or if, you know, you never can tell with a Marvel book. They have creative teams for a minute and a half. And then 6 issues of a book come out in any given month. So I never know what's going on. But it was, this is imminent, and I just like saying that. Imminent and imminent. Imminent and imminent. So it was really good. The art is gorgeous. It's a nice done-in-one with Spider-Man, She-Hulk, and Egyptian mythology. Who would have thunk it? Apparently the Imminents, and they done well.
Alabaster 2.
Alabaster Wolves number 2 is good. I like this. It's it's a Buffy I can get into. She hunts monsters. She does whatever. Again, I still don't know where this character comes from. I know it's either books or something else, but you don't need to know anything else. I don't, and I'm really loving these.
Graphic novel time.
All right, graphic novel time. Look at little fracture. All right, this is from Action Lab. We know that I fell in love with them instantly because their logo is a Labrador with a jetpack in a target. What else do you need to know? All right,
I remember discussing this and going, look at that.
We were loving it. We were when we read the first issue of this, we were holding it up to the camera, so you got a big view of this little doggy. Fracture was a great series. It was a great series. The trade collects all of it, so if you didn't read it the first time out, get this. It's $9.99. It's a little digest-sized trade. Don't you throw my book. It's the story of a hero who finds out he's his own worst enemy. Literally, he's got multiple personalities. He's a normal guy. He's the world's greatest superhero and the world's greatest supervillain. It's like if Superman woke up one day and went, "What? I'm Lex? Holy crap! I need some medication." Right? Really, really good stuff. Speaking of really good stuff,
Batman Court of Owls hardcover.
Do.
Holy, this is so great. Like, this is fantastic. It's one of my favorite Batman stories.
As the New 52 goes, and oddly, there's the least tweaking in the New 52.
Yeah, it's the first.
But it's one of the best stories.
It's the first 7 issues. I challenge anyone who's a trade waiter to pick this and not want to come back and buy 8 and 9 right away. Like it's not possible.
We challenge you.
It's that good. It is one of the best Batman stories you will ever read. You don't even need to know anything about Batman. This is your jumping on point.
Is it?
So,
Jump around. Jump around.
So all right. We got Free Comic Book Day again this week. Thank you to everyone who came out last week. A huge success. Our biggest sales day, our biggest attendance day ever. It was crazy.
And we took attendance. We got all your names. We know if you were absent.
I think we did. I really do think we had a lot. Yeah. I was exhausted, so I'm sorry if I didn't seem like myself. I was so done with that day.
I had a migraine. I slept for an hour.
Yeah, it was a crazy day. So come back again this Saturday and enjoy all the fun again.
All right, and again, check for that link. Post that stuff on Twitter. Win yourself a subscription to Marvel Superheroes Magazine from Disney Magazines. Oh yeah.
Bye.
Bye.